And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next.
Hello.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, David Peterson. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One out, bases empty. Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Padres down in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. On the hill here today, J.P. Sears. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Hit hard, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's and now the Mets DH. Now before the 1-1, time is called. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Fires in time.
Batting third.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Reggie Crawford.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
Now 1 out to right. As this one sized up. And that is that. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And 1-2.
1-2.
Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
The kick, the 3-2. Ground ball right side. Polanco takes it to the bag. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
So here's Robert now. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Robert off of first with 2 away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Another 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
No, that's in.
On the ground, right side, Simeon. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up next, Eggy Rosario. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's the right fielder. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Padres leave 1. Still no score. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Fly ball center field. Merrill puts it away for the out. One away. Here's the rookie right fielder, Carson Bench.
Number 3.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2-2's the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing for the Mets. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here comes Manny Machado. 4th inning underway, no score. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Late swing fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The pitch. Fly ball to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jackson Merrill. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
In the dirt. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting,
Josh Bell at the plate now. Bell working through some struggles lately. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 26. That missed by a lot. And the count now even up.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. So up next for New York, Reggie Crawford. The 1-1 is fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit in the air, center field. Bogarts sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 and 2
and the count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 1 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the DH, Eggy Rosario. Just missed.
Ball.
On the ground to the left, Crawford. Over to first, and that is that. He continues to roll. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Jorge Polanco. On the ground, Machado. Tosses to first, and Polanco is out. And now it's Luis Robert.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 2 outs. In the air, right field. Coming on. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. New inning getting started. Leading off, number 32. Got it. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Bogarts now. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Brings it in. 2 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Up the middle, Simeon. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
And that one fouled off. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sheets sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Now that's smacked to right center. One down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Struck him out looking. Here's Josh Bell. 2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Citi Field, now the number 2 hitter, number 26. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. But his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. J.P. Sears will depart, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. The Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Juan Soto now. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. The 1-1 is fouled off.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next,
and now here's big center fielder Luis Robert.
Luis Robert Jr.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Padres nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Luis Campusano. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. And there's a ball. And it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
That one to first. Polanco takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Eggy Rosario. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt. Alvarez collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Marcus Semien.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So now here's the Mets DH. He swings and fouls one off. Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Now the third baseman, Reggie Crawford. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls,
Tough spot
1
right
strike.
here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that will end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, number 32. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bench makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Bogaerts into second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Tying run at the plate. That one the other way. Lindor tosses across the first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And Manny gets a piece. This could end it. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. See you later. He sends a rocket to left, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Padres 2 Mets 2.
A good hitter
gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the center fielder. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Peterson won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.